Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Nole. You may know me. You probably know me just by you watching this. I feel like most people who watch my videos already know me. Shout out to my bestie out there. Hi. And my brother. Thanks for the support. But maybe you don't know me. And if you don't know me, then welcome to my channel. I currently only post vlogs for each month for my senior year because I'm a senior in high school. And sometimes I post little horror music videos to my own music sometimes, rarely, and other people's music sometimes, you know. But, you know, I'm a horror fan. I mean, this is what happens when you're raised on Monster High. So, like, you know. Let me just tell you a little story. So maybe you don't know me. And maybe you've only found this from a video I posted that has gained me 110 subscribers, which is crazy, insane. It actually kind of feels like a violation. Please stop subscribing to me. I know this is a public channel, but also, like, this is a secret channel, and it's meant for me only. I don't know how you found it. So, you know, like, what are you doing here? Let's get into the background first. I feel like background is kind of important. It's kind of like, it gives you context, you know? And so, let me paint a scene. It's one hot May day. Mayday! It's one hot May day, and, you know, sorry for the toilet paper back there. That's because I've had a cold for the past 3 weeks. So, one hot May day, I have no friends, and I'm really bored. Like, there's only so much, like, just reading and painting that you can do before you just, I think, lose your mind. You know, being a hermit is fun for a while, and then it starts to get really boring. Anyway, so I'm a teenager, a wee lad, and I'm bored and hot, and I need something to do. And what do I like doing more than making creepy little short films? Should we react to the short film? Oh, that's kind of fun! So, let me give some context. Back when I was making this video, which was 7 months ago, I had my old phone, which was an iPhone 8. It didn't record audio, had no storage, and it had a horrible camera quality, like something happened to it. I don't know. And so I couldn't really film on my phone, and I didn't have anything else to use to film on. So there was only one thing to use, and I've used this for almost every single one of my music videos, and all of my, what was it called? Ms. Euthanasia series. I used my Chromebook. So if you think that, like, I'm just being quirky and retro with my, like, olden days, you know, like, vintage looking camera, like, quality, it's actually just because I have horrible camera quality because I had to film on my Chromebook. 'Cause he gets up in the morning and he goes to work at 9 and he comes back home at 5:30, gets the same train every time, 'cause his world is built on punctuality, it never fails, and he's all so good. Yeah, anyway, so that I only filmed that part, putting my scarf up, after realizing that half of these videos I had my scarf down, and then it just randomly had my scarf up again. He's a well-respected man about town, doing the best things so conservatively. I'm not an actor, as you can tell, so. Like, what is that? I'm sorry, that's weird. I'm not an actor, simply. At least right now, maybe I would be an actor. I would have been such a great theater kid if I didn't get taken out of school. It would have been over for everyone. Also, if you don't know why I'm making this video is one of my most viewed, my most liked, and also my most hated, because it somehow got into the old people side. The, like, strongest Kinks fan, as in Kinks the band, like, biggest fan of the Kinks, old people side of YouTube. And I feel like this video was tailored perfectly for the people who don't like it. I don't know. But because of all the hate comments, that's why I got so many views, so can't really hate on that. But I think where the hate comments really miss, and I'll talk about them later, but I'm like, if you're going to be hating on anything, this is supposed to take place in the 70s, and there's a Ring camera. That's a Ring camera sticker on the door. So that is just simply wrong. So I don't know why people aren't hating on that, because that's just simply wrong. Another thing, right now, you see, because I filmed this at 2 different parts of the day, some people don't know that these 2 characters are just me, just one person. And I also filmed it all by myself. So there's just one person running the whole thing. I filmed it first all around his scenes, and then I had to go upstairs, change into the girl version, put my wig on, do my makeup, change my outfit, and then film the other half of the scenes. So, as he's like, hey, come sit on this bench. And then I go to sit on, there's no more light. There is no more light on the couch. It's just blank. So, hate on that, guys. Also, not an actor. I don't really know the narrative of this story. That's what art is. Art is letting other people figure out the narrative. I don't know if that part quite makes sense. I paused it, but I did just get stabbed or something. I don't know, I died. People aren't a fan of cannibalism. I'm not either. I just think it's fun to be a little bit quirky and creepy. But I think cannibalism really hits different for some people. Fair. Honestly, fair. That's terrifying. But, yeah. Also, when I was, like, dragging this body across, aka me, and you can see my arm go like that, that's because I'm trying to pull. We have stairs right there, and so I was just trying to pull my body up the stairs, because obviously I filmed this all by myself, so I couldn't just have someone drag me. I had to pull my own body, and it was really a struggle. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, boring, let's get into the comments, the reason we're all here. So I posted this 7 months ago on May 15th, 2023, and it currently has 50,256 views and 961 likes, which is crazy. And I literally have gained, I used to have, before this video started popping off, I had 80 subscribers. So that's crazy. It does make me uncomfortable because I know this video reached the older crowd, you know, so like, who's really like watching this? I don't know. Maybe cool people, because actually, you know what? The old people really hated this video, so I doubt they would subscribe. Maybe I just hit, because I feel like, no hate to old people, I really love them. This is not to be like, I don't know, all old people are like this, you know. It is a little bit generalizing because I am just saying old people, but I'm just a teenager, can you blame me? This video found its way onto all the people who grew up with the Kinks and have a very specific image of the Kinks. I like the Kinks. I found them through I Am Not Okay With This, and now I just like them. The Kinks run in my blood. Like, my grandpa loves the Kinks, so I feel like I have a right to them. Like, just a right to like them, you know? And just be creative. But other people disagree. So I made that video, filmed it because I was bored. I didn't even have a song picked out. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't write, I guess I did write a script, but not really, because they don't speak. So I just kind of wrote roughly what I wanted to do. I mostly just wanted to put my wig on. And then I was like, I need a song. So I pressed shuffle on my Spotify playlist, went through a couple songs, and then the Kinks song came on, and I was like, this is ironic. I love irony. This will be fun. And then posted it with no realization that I would attract all of the biggest Kinks fans ever, and I would piss them off. It's crazy because I've never had people compensate for hate comments. Like, you always go in a video or something, and they have a bunch of hate comments, and you'll just see like you won't even see the hate comments sometimes, and it'll just be like, all these people are wrong, this is awesome. I always see those comments, and so it was really crazy to be on the receiving end of that. It's kind of exciting. I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I forget I'm a minor. I mean, I don't forget, I think about it often, and the way that people interact with me, and I save that information for later. Okay, hold on. Like, this comment, it's iffy. I had it liked. Now I don't know if I should have it liked, but it says, I love this short film. It's inspired, darkly comical, and subverts expectations. I've known the song for years, and I've always felt he was hiding something and a bit of a Norman Bates. Isn't Norman Bates the guy from... Alexa, who's Norman Bates?
Good morning, LA. Norman Bates is a fictional character from the Psycho novel and film.
Oh, okay.
He is portrayed as a shy and introverted
Just
person
Psycho.
who dresses up as his deceased mother.
Oh, yeah! Okay, I remember. It's the line in his song about his sexual frustration, but his mother knows best. I think we're getting a little bit different vibes. I tend to keep sexual frustration out of my stuff. Keep making films and don't let the boring and uninspired get you down. That's very nice. I appreciate it. I said, you're awesome, thanks. Do I mean that? Because I don't know, something about bringing up anything sexual around a teenager kind of makes me uncomfortable. But you know, they're nice. So, I've never seen this comment before. It says, that's true. The mainly sexual frustration in the short film is you waiting for some mouth kissing and just having some mouth blood. Hey, that's a weird thing to say. Simply weird. Why did you say that? Why'd you comment that? I don't know, maybe you felt an invitation just because someone said sexual, you just felt the need to go in on it. Really, I can't tell you how you interpret this, because I'm an artist. To me, he's just some weirdo creep from the 70s, luring girls and eating them. I felt uncomfortable a little bit making this because, you know, just, there's so many things of women getting murdered, like movies and shows. I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I love Scream because she's a girl boss, and Carrie, she's a girl boss. Like, I love when the woman becomes, like, you know, the final girl. Is that what they're called? I don't know. There's a term. I love that. Love a girl boss in a horror movie. Didn't have that in this. Kind of disappointing. But I figured since the song is kind of ironic, that the point wouldn't be that, hey, like, I am, like, glorifying eating people, but just, like, hey, everyone thinks this guy is perfect. He's actually, like, disgusting and weird and creepy, and we don't like him. That's a weird comment. Kind of weird. It has one like who liked it. You're also weird. Okay, just a lot of Kinks fans, like, finding each other in the comments. I'm glad I could be a safe space for Kinks fans. Not Kinks. I mean, the Kinks, you know. I really love that I've become, like, this haven for old Kinks fans. It's really, really awesome. Some nice comments, like, well done. A nice little comment says, what a delightfully creative mini-film, Mrs. Nale. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I feel like proper. If you decide to work in the film and TV field, I wish you nothing but the best. I think you could be quite successful. You see, comments like this are really sweet, but, like, after getting so many hate comments, I just think, I can't help but think to myself, do you really mean it, or are you just trying to be nice to compensate for the other people? You know what I'm saying? And then I like this comment, hard rock and folk values. True. Honestly true. And then this one, again, kind of weird, because, you know, I am a minor. Like, for Cole, not really, just like a child. And also this makes me laugh because I just really like the idea that someone thinks that these are two different people and not just one person in a wig. That's like, oh my gosh, I'm living my Hannah Montana fantasy. I've always wanted to be fantasy? Hannah Montana. I always thought I was Hannah Montana, kind of a bit of a complex. You know, just like, nah, you know, like, and I kind of did because I was blonde. Or I guess she's a brunette, but it's reverse. I was blonde, I put on a wig, and now I'm a different person and no one can tell the difference. Kind of cool. I always wondered, how does no one know that Hannah Montana is Miley, not Cyrus, just Miley, I forgot her last name. How did they not know? I guess I guess it's just she had all the fans of the Kinks. She shared a similar fan base as the Kinks. Just people who couldn't tell the difference of a face with a wig. Oh, but two very pretty gals. Great tune, a longtime Kinks fan. Let's go, longtime Kinks fan. Not that long for me, because, you know, you've probably been longer of a Kinks fan than I've been alive. You know, which is kind of cool. But it is kind of creepy, because I don't like being called pretty, but I'm assuming old people, because longtime Kinks fan. I mean, I could say longtime Kinks fan for 4 years. I don't think that's that long compared to other people. Some of these confuse me because, again, these are old people, and I feel like there's no hate, like, not to say old people don't know how to use the internet. That's not what I'm going to say, actually. I'm going to say I think old people speak in riddles on the internet. They, like, all their words are poetry, which probably is how young people sound, since, like, everything is an abbreviation and slang. Maybe this is just, like, how they've always spoke in the olden days. I hope you know that I am being sarcastic. I don't actually think like this. Anyway. I didn't know what to expect. I just finished the video showing the invention of heavy metal across the pond, and it featured the Kinks. You really got me. That, like, things like that, it kind of seems like a riddle. Like, why are you telling me this? This isn't a comment on my video at all. They're just kind of letting people know that they did watch a video that also had the Kinks in it. Which is probably good, because this, like I said, this is a haven for the Kinks fans. So, just some more nice comments. I appreciate it. There was a while when there were no nice comments. But I had liked this one, and then again, I forgot that I was a teenager, and then I reread it, and it's kind of creepy. Having matured in the early 1960s, I've always fancied the English dolly bird look. Still do. Winky emojis. I don't know how I didn't flag this. That's creepy. This is another good one. It's kind of confusing. They speak in riddles, I don't understand. See what happens when you read books? Put down the book and pick up the guitar. This is, like, weird victim blaming, like, but, like, not blaming the victim for, like, normal blaming things, like, just blaming the victim, like, if you didn't read it, like, if you played the guitar instead, you wouldn't have been murdered. Weird take. This is amusing. Where did you film it? Kind of stalkerish, like, why do you want to know? I used to night cruise in my 64 GTO when this was hot in 1965. Thanks for telling me. I guess I never knew this was a Kinks song. ... I guess he didn't know. And then someone replied and said, when you see the height level of lyrics, it's the song of the Kinks. They just love the Kinks. Like, so I didn't realize the Kinks had, like, such a fan base. Like, they really go hard. This is my most liked comment, so I think it really deserves the attention that it is really, like, yearning for. This was terrible, period. The film wasn't remotely related to the lyrics, period. But the song is great, period. Long live the Kinks! This one has 7 comments. People really wanted to interact with this. I like this one. Another reply. Saw these guys in concert back in 77 at Cobo Hall, Detroit. Unfortunately, smoked too much weed to remember the concert. Who's listening to this on 11/11/2023 from my childhood? We've got some replies. Very excited. Still listening on 11/24/2023. I'm 68 years old. In the 60s, when it came out, I was in elementary school and probably was 10 or 11 years old. It is kind of concerning because I'm just like, I'm a hypocrite for saying this because I've obviously put a lot out on the internet. The internet is new. I don't know what's happening. So it's fair also. But I feel like they're just giving a lot of information about themselves. Not necessarily a problem, but I'm just kind of confused why you're telling. I guess they just want to make friends with the rest of the Kinks fans. I'm 53 years old and love this song. Older brothers and cousins, so I got to listen to all the great music and obviously still do. 7th December 2023. 71 years old, period. This one's giving, like, Tinder profile just stating things. The sound of the Kinks and all our amazing British groups were the oral landscape of my early rebellious teens. Smiley face. Cool. Just giving me some criticism. The film would have suited a Kinks song with a sinister gothic-y undercurrent. Better Rosemary Rose, ... or Wicked Annabelle, ... or Creepin' Jean, ... But it's really none of my business. True, it isn't your business. Anyone notice the book she's reading? No one answered, so I guess no one noticed. I like this one, okay, we're keeping it PG. It says, what the frick was that? Nothing wrong with the film, okay? I just would have used another song. But the Kinks are great. Okay, they sound like mad, but they're also like nothing's wrong with it, but like then they also have something wrong with it to say, so it's a little bit contradictory, but I get what you're saying. Like, what the frick was that? I'm kind of confused. It says Ray, ... is now a sir. So I know Ray made the song, but was he always a sir? Or is Ray a woman? I'm confused. Maybe it's because I'm a woman, but then I don't really know. Maybe, like a sir, like in British lore, like they announce people sirs. Is he a sir? I don't know. I'm not from Britain, so maybe he is a sir. Maybe I solves it. Maybe he's the official sir, official by the royalty. So I didn't know that. Fun fact. Ouch. What in the world? Another hate comment. I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate the criticism. It says, wonderful classic. Not a very good film. And then we have another one. Like, there's no originality. Like, come on, guys. I'm not going to say this on the internet, but I'm just saying, if you're going to hate, at least be creative. That's not true. You shouldn't hate at all. But, like, where's the originality? Because the next one, after wonderful classic, not a very good film, is great song, not so great short. Then another one, this film is just awful. People were really upset with this. Like, I really hurt the Kinks community. As in the Kinks, you know. It gets confusing sometimes. So, this film sucks. Then we have another. I really like when people, what is it called? Onomatopoeia? Does this count as an onomatopoeia? You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Kinks is not a zombie group. This video is fake and should be banned. Whoa. Okay, so I replied. I said, wait. Are you telling me that this isn't actually the Kinks and they don't actually eat people? Like, I thought the Kinks was a zombie group. Like, I thought this video was real. And, like, it should be banned. Like, if it's not real cannibalism, I don't want it. Jokes, I don't believe that. Then we have, what I'm saying, Kinks is a clean band with good music. There is no link of this video to their song. It doesn't match. Therefore, it should be banned, I guess. Great song, but the film is Death by Cellulite and 3 minutes too long, bomb emoji. Apparently Death by Cellulite is another reference to a movie. I asked my dad, a representative of people older than 17, and he said it was. Oh, I never watched the movie. Maybe if you're gonna hate on a kid, give them something that, like, at least they know the references to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people are gonna be mad at me about that. Maybe I should see this movie. Who knows? I don't know what he's talking about. He didn't give me a reference. This one I also don't understand. I don't know if it's a word I shouldn't say. I don't know if it's a different language or a spelling mistake or just not even meant to be here. It says dismail. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm stupid, but I really just don't. The brunette is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, first of all, rude. Second of all, creepy. Okay? I don't know how many times I have to say this. Maybe I'm saying it too much. I'm attracting the old people to come back. But, you know, I am a child. Stop, like, I don't know why old people just think it's fun to, like, really, like children. That's weird. But also, I'm offended because I'm naturally blonde, and you're saying I'm better brunette? And I know I have been meaning to say this, and I know it doesn't hit as hard now that I've dyed my hair brown, but, like, rude. Rude. Everyone seems to prefer the brunette, so that's kind of rude. Honestly, I do too. I think I look a lot better with brown hair. But, like, you don't have to say it. Little girls reading Animal Farm equals Lolita. Okay, this is also confusing, because I know I've just spent this whole video saying I'm a child, but I'm not that little. Like, I'm average height, and I'm the same size I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. Girls is where it gets iffy, but, you know, little is cut and dry. I'm not little. Little girls reading Animal Farm equals Lolita. This also has creepy vibes, but also, like, not, like, they're like, this is creepy and that's wrong. But it's also like, why are you pointing, like, you've just made up something. Because we all know Lolita is that book/movie about that little, like, teenager girl, little girl, who, like, gets groomed. Weird. I'm confused because I am playing both the same character, so they are both exactly the same age, which kind of cuts out the Lolita vibe, I think. I don't know. Little girls reading Animal Farm. I mean, there was a person reading Animal Farm in this film, but I don't know why that equals Lolita. Maybe I should just move on. WTF! Thank you all for coming and watching this video. To all the people who left nice comments, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just some silly little girl reading Animal Farm equals Lolita. But I do appreciate it. All the people who left hate comments, hey, I gotta appreciate you too. You got me 50k views and 100 more followers. Kinda cool. Even though I'm mad about that. No one needs to know about my YouTube channel. Like, what are you doing here? That's kind of weird. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, stick around so I can offend you some more. Bye.